Hello there, this is Matt, and I wanted to talk just for a couple minutes about Exodus 90. Exodus 90 is a program to strengthen men in the Catholic Church, which I like the idea of that. I'm on day 10 of Exodus 90 right now. I began January 13th, 2020. Figured, why not? Beginning of a new year. I shaved off half my beard recently anyway, so why not just start something new? So in the middle of the night, I decided to just download the app in preparation, and probably a couple days before the 13th. And I'd like to tell you about where I'm at, things I've struggled with, things that I like, things that I don't like about the program, and just share some of my experience and perspective. Maybe this will help you. Maybe this will be something cool for me to look back afterwards at it. So for those who are unfamiliar, Exodus 90 is a period of 90 days of prayer and fasting, asceticism, fraternity, there's other programs similar to this, 90-day programs, where people try to improve their lives, whether it's for physical fitness or something similar. So if you're not familiar, there's a couple main categories of the program, which is prayer, asceticism, which are really acts of self-denial, fraternity, and it's all done over a 90-day period. Let me try to break it down by those particular categories. First, let me say, so I downloaded the app probably the night before, or maybe 2 nights before January 13th when I started. And, I was under the impression this was a free program. The app was free. You just, enter your password, boom, you got it on your phone. So I like the idea of that. And I started to go through it. So for the prayer aspect, you're encouraged to do an hour of prayer every day. And also for each day, they have readings and reflections. I get in about an hour of prayer every day. I say a rosary every day. I have specific prayers that I go through every day. I try to have a little bit of quiet time, a little bit of quiet meditation. That was something I wanted to improve during these 90 days. It's an area I've failed at a little bit because I'm so busy with work and family and those things. And, work and family are important, but also quiet meditation is important. So that's an area I'd like to increase. Asceticism. I'm actually going to pull up the website right over here, and we'll talk about what they recommend for what you should be doing. Take short, cold showers. I'm in Maine. It's, minus 7 degrees. I'm not taking the coldest showers possible, I'll be honest. It's like lukewarm. I'm taking a shower there short, but it's a little bit warm because I don't want to freeze to death. It's not the enjoyable hot showers that I enjoy. So I think that counts. Practice regular intense exercise. I think they encourage that at least 3 times a day. Maybe not intense, but I'm doing that. And I'm doing that more than I was before. I think that's important. Get a full night's sleep. At least 7 hours is recommended. I'm getting that. I think the challenge for me would be better if I was encouraged to get up earlier. And I think that's something that I'm going to try to step up my game on. Maybe that's where I can get my time of silence, is getting up before my family 30 minutes early to get a little extra prayer time in. Abstain from alcohol. That was a real incentive for me because I'm definitely, a full 6-pack a week type of guy. I like to, after the kids are in bed, settle down with my wife with maybe like a small plate of maybe nachos and a high quality beer. I'm also in an area where like the craft beer game is super high, and so there's quality stuff for me to enjoy. So that was a challenge I wanted, and that has been a little bit tough. Abstain from desserts and sweets. No problem. I don't eat desserts and sweets anyway. Abstain from eating between meals. Not a problem. I fast a lot. I maybe have 2 meals a day, sometimes 1 large meal. Abstain from soda or sweet drinks. It says white milk, black coffee, and black tea are permissible. I drink coffee all day long. So I'm trying to drink more tea because I think that is a little bit more of a challenge for me. Abstain from television, movies, and televised sports. That's not too hard. the other thing is when my kids go to bed and I have time with my wife, we like to maybe watch a TV show while, I'm having my one beer and maybe nachos. So that's been difficult because that was our routine. And for me to not have that time with my wife, she's not doing Exodus 90. So to try to say, like, oh, now you have to suffer and either do this by yourself or we can't do it together. So that part's been a little bit of a problem. Movies, televised sports, that's not a problem. Abstain from video games. I had my one or two games I have on my phone that I do in my spare time. Haven't been doing that, not a problem. Abstain from non-essential material purchases. Not too bad. I did buy a Lego minifigure thing for myself. That I wasn't thinking of that when I did that, but that's no problem. Only use the computer for work, school, or essential tasks. I think I'm violating that right now by posting a video, but I'm trying to improve that. One of the things you're supposed to do for this program is to set goals. So one of my goals is to spend more time with my family, conscious of my family, and not with my phone in front of my face or another computer. So I've been improving there. Only use mobile devices for essential communication. Cut out non-essential texting app and internet use. Again, that's I'm on the path. I'm using a phone to record this, so breaking the rules. Take Wednesdays and Fridays as day of fasting. Already do that. Abstain from meat and only eat one full meal, as well as two smaller meals that together do not equal a full meal. I always kind of hate that standard, probably because I can only eat, I have no problem eating, one meal a day. So I don't need like the two smaller meals. I just have one healthy meal. It doesn't have to have meat, although I'm pretty carnivore, so I do like that. Okay, so I'm pretty on track for that. I think there's places for improvement. I would, like I said, I'd like to add the get up early as opposed to taking cold showers, but whatever. Fraternity is the next category. So when I signed up for this, I intended on doing this all by myself, but they really encourage fraternity. So that's something really good. I participate in the Troops of St. George Catholic Scouting Program. So I reached out to a couple dads, actually several dads from that group, 3 of which signed up with me, and one friend from who chants with me at the men's Scola group that I'm in, and he is also signed on. So here's the thing that's bothering me about the program. So I got the app and I'm using it, and sometime on day 7, it's warning me that tomorrow your free trial is going to expire and you'll have to pay $10 a month to continue with the program. Well, in the app, I've invited everyone into this app through the emails, and there's a way to communicate to everyone, hey, checking in, how are you doing? When are we going to meet? Because you're supposed to have weekly fraternity meetings, which we haven't done, but we've been in contact via email and via cell phone. So it felt to me a little bit like a pyramid scheme where I invite a bunch of people, and now all of a sudden, 7 days in, everybody has to pay to continue to participate. So that left a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth, I'm going to be honest. All the other Catholic apostolates that I've been involved in, if you believe in what you're doing, you offer the service for free for the benefit of the church and for the people that you're trying to reach out to, and you ask for a donation. I don't think it's right that they just shut off the app and you can't use it because you're not paying $10 a month. I get you need money to run these programs, but you have to have a little faith in God that if what you're doing is valuable, He's going to support you and see you through on this. So that's kind of where I am right now. I feel like I had a couple other things that I wanted to mention, but I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. So this is day 10 for me. Like I said, I'm frustrated. I'm not going to pay for the app. I can read the book of Exodus on my own. The reflections were not outstanding in the app. So I'm going to go through with all the other asceticism, all the other 90 days, all the fasting, the improvements in my life. And I know the other guys in the group are going to do that as well. I don't know. Some of them may pay to continue to do that, but I'm not encouraging them or telling them that they have to, because I already feel bad that I invited them into this thing and now all of a sudden there's a fee. So that's where I'm at. I hope this is helpful to you. Maybe I'll do a check-in in 20 or 30 days, or most definitely at the end of all this. So thanks for watching. Please pray for me. Pray for the people in my fraternity. The Ave Maria fraternity is what we call ourselves. And pray for all men who are stepping up to this challenge and doing this. I think that there's, there's good thought behind this. I just really don't like the pay model. That's kind of been rubbing me the wrong way right now. So, all right. Thanks you for watching. I appreciate it. And if I post this on YouTube or something, feel free to leave comments below. All right. God bless. Ave Maria.